I want you to check out my brand new article on worldnetdaily.com, WND.com. Selfish black woman goes stark raving mad over Trump. Maxine Waters is losing her mind. I'm pretty sure of that. Her hatred for the president is gone or has gone out of control. And for those who might not know, Maxine is a black Democrat from South Central LA. She's been there for 43 years, I believe, 40-something years. I believe it's 43. And she's not done anything to improve the lives of black Americans in South Central LA. She's made a promise to them that she's going to keep them in the project while she's living in a $4.3 million home in the white suburb or in the white community. Isn't that amazing? Maxine Waters, the leader of the resistance, and there's a group of angry, out-of-control liberals / progressive, they're both the same, who have not accepted, will not accept that Donald Trump is president of this great nation, and it ain't going to change. And they're going nuts over there, losing their minds. Well, Maxine Waters is one of the leaders of the so-called resistance who threatened Dr. Ben Carson to take his A apart. She said, I'm going to take his A apart. She's upset at Carson because he said success or poverty is about the right or wrong mindset. If your mind is set at succeeding in life, whatever success means for you, you can make it. But if it's about receiving welfare, free stuff, living in poverty, so-called poverty, about living in projects and things, then that's what you're going to get. If you go for what you want, you will get what you want. If you don't, you won't. Quite simple. Maxine doesn't like that. She spoke in crime-ridden New Orleans against Carson. They had some type of event there. I believe it was Essence or something dumb. And Maxine spoke there. And New Orleans, as we mentioned before on this show, has gone out of control when it comes to crime. We showed you recently 2 white men who were at a religious convention there or something, Christian convention, walking down the road, just strolling along there in New Orleans, minding their own business, enjoying their conference. And 3 to 4 black thugs ran up behind them, knocked them out, and robbed them. Took their cell phones and their wallets. One of the guys was in critical condition last week. I don't have the update report on his condition, but he was in critical condition. Can you imagine going to a convention in whatever state or city in this great country, and there are black thugs hanging out to knock you out, rob you, possibly kill you, and they don't care? While Maxine is going insane over the president, blacks are committing shootings in Chicago, a mass shooting in Little Rock, Arkansas, cop killing in New York. And speaking of the New York situation, they had the funeral of the black female cop that was shot dead by a black man while just sitting in her car, doing nothing, bothering no one. And he shot and killed her. And I believe she has something like 3 children, a single mother, 3 children, and she's dead. The mayor of Chicago was overseas protesting so-called climate change and Donald Trump. So rather than staying in New York and showing his support to the family of this cop, a black woman, they pretend to care about black people, right? No, they don't. So when he spoke at the cop's funeral, many of the cops, if not all, most stood up and turned their backs to him, to the mayor. Can you blame them? I said right on to them. These Democrats are out of control. They do not care about anything but politics, power, and wealth. They don't care about the people. And rather than moving on, coming up with their own agenda, they are running around town like crazy people attacking Donald Trump. Amazing, amazing stuff. Attacking Ben Carson. I wish he would try to attack Dr. Carson. He's not going to sit there and grin and bear it. He's going to deal with her. Dr. Carson and the Trump administration proposed $6.2 billion in cuts to HUD. And Maxine doesn't like that. She wants that money. Money, money, money. So she is upset. It's going to be interesting when Dr. Carson has to go and talk to that committee that she's a part of. I'm going to have front row seat. I want to see what happens.